do this just solo. And I need you guys to get this down because this is very important. So, hip escape. Side to side. Side to side. And if you notice, I'm picking up my hips off the mat. I'm not going, just tracking my back and like having the least surface area I have. And the more I'm on my ball on my shoulder, I can move my hips back more and more. So what I do is that as I turn this way here, my head, it's almost like I want to touch my bottom foot, and then I lift my hips and I push myself up onto the shoulders, and then on the bottom shoulder, I pivot and I can reach my bottom foot and my right knee and right elbow are connected. Again, from here, both feet begin to lift my hip, push me up on my knee, my shoulder, and my bottom hand touches my foot. So this is hip escape. Very important for you to be able to understand the movement. Practice it, it's a great warm-up, all right? You notice what I'm doing, from the side, is feet, hips, shoulder. Now as my shoulder walks back, my feet roll me up onto my shoulders, and I transfer so that my lower back's off the mat. And I'm going basically from ball of the shoulder to the other ball of the shoulder. And I scoot away. Myself in. Alright, so that's hip escape. When you're on one side, and let's say they're passing this way, you need to be able to move your hips on without switching sides. So it's feet, hip, shoulder. And you pull the shoulder preferably behind this one. So you're not like this, because here, you're very close to being on your back. Here, you're more on your side, and you have a good position. Once again, feet, hip, shoulder, and you pull that elbow back so that your shoulder, top shoulder, is ahead. If you drew a line, you'll notice that my left shoulder's ahead. And it's always feet, hip, shoulder. If I don't coil my feet, I don't have spring to move. So I have to coil my feet. If I'm here and I try to move my hips, it's, and that's it. I can't even move my shoulder. Feet, and notice the bottom one. Hips, shoulder, and look at how much I travel. Okay. So on your side. Okay. Framing. They're passing, framing, and we're going to use this top hand as the C frame that aims for the inside of their left elbow. Look, feet are extended. I can't push myself. I need to coil my legs, feet, hips, shoulder. Feet, hips, shoulder. Feet, hips, shoulder. Okay? Very important. Feet, shoulder. Feet, when I move my hips back, I want to also move my head forward towards my foot. So it's like I'm reaching with this bottom hand towards my foot, just from just as far as like a point of reference. And then I pull this left elbow, bottom elbow back, and I'm always framing. I don't want to be like this. You get rolled to your back, you get passed easily. So here, feet, hips, shoulder. And you push the top arm forward so that you can always block. Because all of this space right here, they're gonna have to take up. And you can, okay, how are they gonna take up that space besides moving? And by that time we do, be able to move in and bring your knees in. Okay, so we're gonna do 2-minute drill on the same side, up and down. So you do hip escape, and you're gonna do same side. But I want you guys to be on one line. You take a line of the mat, and we'll start like this. Feet, hip, shoulder, walk it, lift it, feet, hip, shoulder, Also, what you may not see me doing, I pull myself in and then I push myself out. Okay? So you're gonna do feet, hip, shoulders, hip escape, which is for strip movement, which is both sides. Then you're gonna get on one side, on one line of the mat creases. You're gonna have, pretend they're passing this, so you're gonna go feet, hip, shoulder, so that your feet are on the opposite sides of the line, so you have reference. Because if you don't move your shoulders and you just move your hips, which is okay, but you know, it's not what you really want to do because you want to create space, all right? So you're gonna be on preferably in one line that goes all the way from edge to edge. That's that. So what I'm doing basically is, let's say I use this line. I know it doesn't extend all the way here. Okay. And I'm looking. Feet, hip, touch, shoulder, feet, okay? Hip, shoulder, feet, and they're always on opposite sides. Because the second you start doing this right here, your direction changes. So you need to be able to learn how to go in a straight line so that you can all right, let's do it. First, hip escape. 1, 2, 3. Get the technique down first. Pick a line.